Hey kids, are you Laura, Naomi?
How we're doing,
Are you
kids?
slipping more?
Welcome back, Summer Games Fest.
Summer Games Fest, and we're doing what we said last time, which would be going back to watch what we missed, which would be the Devolver show and then the IOI showcase. So, I got them queued up.
Just in time for a
Let's watch
helicopter.
Devolver first, that way we can just jump around in the...
Jump around. Okay, so it should be this one.
Yeah.
So, we left off last night with this terrible music that made us want to kill ourselves. However,
well, you anyways.
Jump ahead a bit. Here's the credits for the Devolver show.
For the Day of the Devs.
Yes, sorry, the Day of the Devs show. And then right afterwards is Devolver.
So we could have just stayed up and watched it, but Dev was being a little bitch.
It is 10 minutes long.
Yep.
So
it must be pretty bare bones.
And in
they
fact,
finally learned their lesson.
We could go back and finish Green Games if we don't have enough time.
Throw yourself off the nearest bridge, please.
We are not done today.
No.
There's more.
Oh, God.
We're going to watch what we missed yesterday, and then we're going to watch the final show at 7 p.m., which is in 45 minutes.
So then we can skip
Dev was
this?
sick of you, Naomi. It's not his fault.
Why are we watching the timer?
Oh. Usually I use the timer to be like, what do you guys expect to see this time?
It's like, who
One
cares?
game.
It's Devolver. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, and it turns out it's Devolver, so who
Nonsense.
gives a shit? Yes.
Yeah.
Dev is so I miss the old Dev. The old Dev would have watched 20 hours of streams. Well, we are!
Sweet Christmas.
I remember previously, like, either one of you two
Kenny
sometimes couldn't make it, so
games. In fact, Kenny's
No, it
son
would've been
has
me.
made games for as long as he could remember. Even as a young man,
you both
his
had work, so, like,
curiosity
yeah,
and
that's true.
dedication
Probably
to
traded
the
off.
art was apparent. His parents, his teachers, and his friends all knew this about Kenny.
Oh.
He loved video games, and his desire
Oh, no.
was
It's playtime.
Oh, it's that fucker.
Yes,
taking
Baldy.
inspirations from the world around
Kenny's
him.
boss.
and the
I
games that
was so
formed his
tempted to
tastes.
buy a Volvy
Kenny
plushie
was
for...
always
Fuck
in
you.
front of a screen.
Okay, let's watch.
Whatever idea fluttered through his mind. Video games would take Kenny far in life, but he could have never expected the heights he'd one day reach.
One day, I'm gonna make a game called Ball Pit just for you, Volvi.
Wow.
All pits can be dead.
Dude. Yeah. We use ball pits, we were fine.
Ball X pit.
Okay.
Ball X pit is Kenny's son story.
You don't have to pronounce the X stuff, it's fine.
Well, how do you pronounce it?
Just ball pit. The X doesn't mean shit. It's a very Japanese thing.
Oh my god, Kenny's in studios. Whoa, shit.
Hey there.
Yeah, Hunter X Hunter.
Kenny.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yes.
coming up with my new game.
Yeah,
Ball
that was in
Pit.
the anime review.
And this is how
An
I
actor
imagined
portraying
my
Kenny's
studio
son.
would
Nice.
look like if Devolver Digital gave me enough funds to make their own studio.
Not even the same race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just me.
There's like 5 of us, Kenny.
So whose studio is this?
So, my first notable game was Circa Infinity, a hypnotic platformer that was passed over by Devolver Digital when I first pitched it to them. But that game did a lot of good to me. It gave me the belief and the confidence to actually make video games as a career. And I'm so grateful for the early support from players, and no props to Devolver Digital for obvious reasons. From there, I started taking out video games every year to hone my craft and explore the passion that I had for geometric shapes. And that gave rise to the IGF-nominated Mr. Sun's Hatbox, which was again declined by Devolver Digital, but that game got a lot of commercial and critical success.
Oh my God.
And now we are here in the present tense. Ball Pit, the brick breaking, the ball fusing.
Yeah,
the
Devolver's
base
actually
building,
published like a
survival
few
roguelike.
good games.
Oh yeah, they
They're-
definitely
but
Enter the
they're-
Gungeon. That's
yeah.
a classic.
Digital. They finally got their together and they saw the potential of this beautiful game and its balls started dangling in front of their faces.
So do you want me to edit out that last part?
No, please don't keep it. So now we're going to discuss about
Based.
and we're going to see its first trailer, and after that we're going to dwell a little bit deeper.
My first game was a
into
scam
what
calling
makes
game.
this game so
Catch
much
my
fun.
childhood sour.
Roll that footage, Henry. Go for it.
The great Indian replacement.
Henry. Henry.
You son.
And friends world premiere.
Oh my god.
Balbalon has fallen.
Uh-oh.
A pit is all that remains. Now treasure seekers flock to explore its depths.
Oh, is that like a couple anime that I don't think that.
A brick breaking, ball fusing,
Okay.
base building,
Of course there is.
survival roguelike.
Of course it is. But it's also Breakout.
Yeah, it's Breakout.
Power up. Rebuild Balbalon.
Balbalon?
There's part of me that kind of wants to like this, but there's another part of me going, I can't. I just cannot.
Sure, racist against Indians. And also Asians.
Racist with everyone, Dad, even myself. It's fine.
I don't want my balls feels buck breaking.
God. I don't know. It just seems too mobile game for me.
Pit.
This is a Dave game and you know it. Yep.
Descend
No,
into
it's not.
chaos.
It's really not.
Descend, Dave. Descend down to the pits.
You're the
There's
India
no
slop.
easier
That's
soul.
it. I'm having more Indian food.
That computer isn't even plugged in.
So,
So, Giga Chat.
when I first started work on Ball Pit,
When we started work on Ball Pit,
so I was saying, it was a little different from what it is right now. The core concept has been the same from the beginning, but I've built on top of it the last few years. Also, the game comes from a very private, intimate space. Look, when I was a little boy, I was diagnosed with IBS, internal ball syndrome.
That's not what that stands for.
So what that meant was that I would spontaneously spit up balls.
These dang balls.
No, that was not painful or anything, but the affliction was such an important part of my life that I had to weave it into the narrative of my next game as an artist. And as they say, true art lies within. Ball Pit. The demo is on Steam as we speak, and the full game is going to release later this year. So if that is something that intrigues you, then please give the demo a spin and also wishlist the game to be up to date with the release date later this year. And if even then you're not convinced, then I have two folks that I've invited who have been really important for me to bring this game to life. And other people back behind the scenes, team, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks. But these two have been the two stars for sure.
Thank you, Kenny. And hello to all you gamers out there. I'm Rick, and I play the Fireball in Ball Pit.
And I'm
Some
Janet.
of you may recognize me from my past work, say as a segment in the Super Mario Brothers Fire Bar. Yes, I was Ball 3.
I was that one.
As the Light Punch Hadouken from Street Fighter. And my co-star Janice, who is new to video games and, quite honestly, in over her head.
That was an unnecessary jab, Rick. So, hello, I am Janice, and I play one of the hunters in Ball Pit, which is just one of the many playable characters. But, well, I'm just so excited to be working on a video game. So my kids love video games, and they just
You bring back
this
the
is so
Indian
cool.
guy?
And I used to work in insurance, and you know, sometimes I handled fires, but not like fireballs. Would love to extinguish that. But this is just so much more fun. Look at me in my dress-up outfit. It's so fun. But anyways, I'm rambling now, so sorry about that. I'm just excited to be here. Woo!
Oh, God.
Plus in syllables. Now, Ball Pit is a fast-paced fantasy roguelike wherein heroes must find the balls to plunge deeper into a seemingly bottomless
Yeah, this
pit of
definitely
monsters.
took a
There are
turn
two
of
sides to the
meh.
game. Much like that two-faced Janice.
Oh, you, Rick.
The combat side of Ball Pit sees players select one of the hunters, each with their own starting ball type and special perks. Collecting XP gems from vanquished foes builds up your meter, which allows you to add new balls and items into the mix.
Like, the game itself looks just fine.
Yeah, we don't need that
existing
explanation, buddy.
balls to create insane mashups of power. Each
This is what Devolver does.
Yeah.
You have to be humiliated by them in order to
Because
get
they only
fucking
have
publishing.
They only have 3 games to show, so.
Win or lose, you can take some or all of your spoils of war.
I'm back like 10 minutes. Are you on break, man?
Use those
Have fun, Sean.
to build out new structures to your town. And
You okay, Naomi?
fields to harvest that unlock new
Stress
playable
eating.
hunter characters.
Stress eating?
Rare in combat. Over time,
Oh,
your
how is
base
the
will
lemonade
expand,
anyway?
giving way
Tastes
for
like weak
more
lemonade.
room for buildings,
Can I try it?
fields,
We've already
and
tried
quarries
it,
to draw
and you
from,
don't like it.
and improve your
Oh,
hunter's
yeah, 'cause it's
chances
spark-
of
yeah.
survival. There are many
Yeah, it's, well,
elements
because it's
to
really low
roll
calorie,
for
Let me
right?
try, okay?
0
and a
calories.
dizzying amount
I
of
bought it to
balls
help with my juice
combinations
addiction.
to experiment with on your quest
I don't really like it.
to
Yeah, I know.
Babylon.
What's the fake sweetener? Is it
No.
Splenda or
Rick. Some of the time.
sucralose?
Dev,
And that, my
I'm not a fan
friends,
of
was
this.
a little
Dev.
bit
Aspartame
more.
sucralose?
do not
There's a lot
keep
more to
drinking
unveil
my
in the
drink
coming months
and
as
saying
we
you
march
don't like
towards
it.
the release later this year. If you still haven't, please try the demo on Steam as soon as you can.
Speaking of
Because this has been
devolving.
something that I've wanted to create since I was
I can't get it on!
It's too bad that they took the name first, because you are the Devolver. What the fuck?
Oh god, he gave them all the disease!
Does that mean he fucked them all?
Schnitzel,
That's super
I
gross.
missed the Hogwarts thing with Devolver. Can you send that to me, please?
Not how it works, then.
Apparently Devolver encouraged people to harass people who played Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Devolver's
Well-
why the picking me thing
Well,
happened?
dude, so
Devolver, you owe us money.
I made that video back in 2017 or 2018 about like the corruption in Devolver Digital. Like, is
All right,
Oh,
on
yeah.
to the next slop.
that it?
Yep.
You know what? That game looked good. That game looked good. Cool. We're not gonna cut for this. Are we just gonna go over to
Yes.
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So the last thing that we're gonna watch
You
is
can
the.
you can label this as we missed shit because Dev's lazy.
Don't be a blob. Okay. So this thing is the IOI Showcase 2025, and it is 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Of
And we were looking at it and just
Hitman.
be like, is this even worth watching? 'Cause it's on the thing, but like,
There's
it's
about-
mostly just their like launch party.
It's their launch party, yeah.
It's their launch party for the game. But the first half hour or so actually has some gameplay. So we're gonna see if there's anything worth actually checking up on here. Oh yeah, the chat.
Dev,
Good
I
afternoon.
want to see.
we don't need it.
Han Ledong has been kidnapped
It's so
from his
quiet.
suburban home. Your targets are Jinnu, Lom Kwai, and Ri Thak.
Okay.
The targets are preparing to transfer Ledong and his wife to an awaiting cargo ship. Keep this one quiet, 47.
How did you manage that, Soder?
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? Well, hope you're feeling better.
Shit.
So yeah, I don't think IOI has ever done their own showcase before for something like this.
It shows.
But here we are. They're doing Hitman and they're doing the 007 game.
March 26th. Expansion pack. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the real guy!
It's the
real
real
man!
He's like, I've killed people. Okay, let's jump ahead. Let's jump ahead. 6. Okay, here we
I
go.
honestly don't know who that guy is. What this?
It's quieter.
Oh, we're a Bond. Bond!
What the fuck? Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Play chess, kill people, play chess,
Check
kill
out
people.
Dead Domain playing Andy Pence's anti-woke indie game. DM it to me, Abhishek. I want to see it. Either on Twitter or on Discord.
Good job, Soder. Always make sure to eat when you drink.
Yeah, aren't you in
Here's the thing.
Greece? Like, the food there's amazing.
Hello, everyone. Gamers of the world, welcome to a celebration
Turn the
of
lights
play,
off, okay.
creativity, and passion. Welcome to the very first IOI Showcase.
And the
We
very
are live
last.
from the Roosevelt Hotel in Hollywood, and I am Brittany Johnson. I'm going to be your host for the night.
Who are you?
There's no audience there.
We
is
are
there?
going to have a really fun night
She's
talking
talking
about
to a mirror.
games, first looks, deep dives, and yes, sprinkle in a couple surprises. But, you know,
I mean, she's doing this without a
finally get to meet the
teleprompter,
creators
so
of the
She is,
magic
yeah.
and
Good
the
work.
Oh,
of the show,
good.
too.
So you can
buckle
tell
up,
how much because their
power
eyes are
up,
moving
and
around so
lock
much.
in. Our first guest is none other than the CEO
those
of
people or
IO
just, like-
Interactive,
No, those are people.
Hakan Abrak.
But yeah, you can see the phones.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, fuck this.
Otherwise,
I'm
they're
just
not
gonna
real
scroll.
people if they're just NPCs.
No, just it's like a smaller crowd, but that's fine.
You think that Hitman just comes out and starts killing them one by one?
This year marks the 25th anniversary of Hitman.
Worst audio
From a
balancing in
team
the
of
show
few
so far.
passionate tech pioneers, IOI grew to build
Still
more
better than the Green
So,
show.
projects.
Hitman's actually a series I think you would like,
World
Naomi.
Assassination,
Yeah, probably.
which created its own genre with a
Everything I
single-player
hear about it,
game
I'm like, it reminds me of the
thousands of
sniper
hours
games I like to play. Sniper
Yeah.
Flash games when I was a
On
kid.
our mission to bring Hitman everywhere, whether it's by bringing Hitman
Never
to new
really
platforms
got
or by
into it.
collaborating with celebrities as elusive targets, we just reached a new milestone, as we count 80 million players in the world of Assassination.
Cool. Good for them.
Wow.
And 25 million units sold since 16. Our fans have supported us all these years, whether they recently joined the ride or joined it as early as I did. So I just want to say thank you.
Thanks. Yep, there's the original dude.
Yeah, OG.
In 2000.
Yeah, it was on PS2, was it not? Or is it PS4?
2000 could have been PS1.
Actually, no, it was on PC. I thought it was on PS2 eventually.
And then there's the 2002 game.
Mm-hmm.
They like took a break for a while.
Yeah.
They didn't put one out until like 2011 at some point. They took a break.
Bang, 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 bang.
Okay. It was never supposed to be like a run and gun shooter. It was always supposed to be like a stealth game.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a stealth game. I don't know. Must be on super easy. Hitman contracts. Thanks for the bucks, bitch.
You don't want to cross Agent 47. He's always there.
Yeah, blood money.
2008.
Is it 8 or 6?
So they,
It was a 6.
Yeah, 6. They made a Hitman either movie or TV show. It was
a movie.
It was, really bad.
It was Timothy Oliphant, who's
he's not
actually a good actor, but not really.
He's not. He's not.
He's too doofy to be Hitman.
Yeah. Be Agent 47.
Yeah. He's gone rogue.
Yep. The game where he goes rogue. 2012.
Yeah. So
no, there was a break from 2006 to 2012.
Yeah.
And they brought it back, and he's like, "This is the one where he's going to go rogue and not be Hitman anymore."
Yeah. And then there's the remake.
Yeah, and there's Hitman 2.
When did you post it, Abhishek?
No, these are all the modern ones.
That's crazy. That I don't know. Maybe I was just waiting for a sale and I just kind of forgot about it. I wonder. I think one of us picked up these games.
Oh, at some point they went on like 90% sale, and I got them.
Yeah,
sure.
like the 2016, 2018 ones.
Yeah.
I don't know why I never tried them.
And seriously, I'm not a stealth guy, right?
Yeah.
I always appreciated these games because there's so many unique ways you can stealth around and like take costumes and kill people.
If you watch people like Let's Plays and streams of that, like it's hilarious what people do.
Yep. But so I'm not a stealth guy. I never really played them. But I was like, this is something that Naomi would like. For sure. Every time I saw it.
Ow.
Good evening, everyone.
Yep, fine.
I'm Christian, Chief Creative Officer at IO. Hitman and the World of Assassination launched in 2016. So we're coming up on almost a decade.
It feels
of a
strange
live,
to hear the
ever-expanding
crowd
game,
not clap.
including
Yeah.
our very popular
Well, smaller
elusive
crowd,
Must
you
be
know?
European.
Back then, we created
They said
the
they're in the
opening
Roosevelt
lane in
Hotel.
Paris as a
Doesn't mean they're not
sophisticated,
Europeans yet.
high-stakes location for a classic international spy thriller. And
I don't
today
know, I don't
becomes
know
the
stuff to do with
perfect
Roosevelt
backdrop
Nation.
for a crossover
Please
between
clap.
They're
Hitman
probably still
Bye,
on
Sean.
they're on their phones. See, man.
We're introducing the iconic build Bond villain Le Chiffre as an elusive target,
Yeah.
and it's a perfect fit for Hitman and Paris, and we are immensely proud to team up with Denmark's own Mads Mikkelsen for a reprisal of his iconic role. So it's time to look at some gameplay. Please welcome IO designers Eskil and Martin.
Clap, 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 clap. Why is this feels strange.
Good morning, 47.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre.
So loud.
A financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has made a fortune manipulating global markets by orchestrating disruption to
this
drive
feels
stock
like
fluctuations
Nintendo's
in
first
his
E3 in like 1997.
However,
Small crowd, really tiny projector. It was clearly more oriented towards business than it was towards like hype and gamers, you know?
In a desperate bid to recover, he has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable. Should Le Chiffre
Abhishek Verma,
it will fortify his ability
I don't necessarily hate Dead Domain. Like, they have really dumb politics. They seem like they're probably an okay person. Like, personally. Maybe they're not. I don't fucking know. I'm probably a pretty bad judge of character, actually. But they seem like they'd be friendly. Just like they have really bad political views. I don't think they understand how things work. Got her back up?
Oh, here we go. Back
to
back awkward mumbling.
Mumble rap. Mumblecore.
And you can just, Jonathan, just play the video from here. And there's a guard that he sort of needs to deal with. And as we know, 47, everything in his hand is a weapon. So he's using.
You can tell that they didn't prep a script.
Yeah, it's just him explaining how the game works, I guess. Drag, snap neck, disguise. Well, yeah, you can wear any
their
costume
clothes.
that you
Yeah.
find.
Yep, I know.
Man, that's so cool. I wish I like stealth.
I mean, you wish you were good at stealth.
Listen. When I'm playing like Fallout, I can stealth like the best of them. But I do it because I want to get like a really good first shot off, not because I intend to stealth my way through everything.
So we can get a good look of the.
See that? I'm not saying that I'm the best stealth gamer, but when I can do it properly and when I can really get creative with it, I think it's some of the most fun I've ever had in gaming.
Yeah, stealth games are just puzzle games.
Yep. Yeah.
You can sit down at any of these tables and play poker or play roulette with the NPC.
No, just shoot them.
And
just kill the Chiffre immediately. Game over.
That's what you should do. Just kill and run.
Schnitzel can't find it, Dev.
Yeah, you could.
He says he remembers Twitter guy saying something along as if they deserved it.
Well, if you can find Rev Says Desu's video, I can get it. I can pull it off that. Maybe just check out their coverage.
Stashing the rifle because we're going for a different approach in this playthrough. Trying to be.
I'm gonna be a drop bear. Do it.
I think he's just in the next room, and we're gonna get a chance to see.
This is the worst gameplay.
I forgot how to play my own game.
No. You said this is a video. So they prepped this video to be played while they talk about how the game works.
Yeah, and they don't even
but
have
he's like,
prompts for
why did I
themselves.
stand here for 5 seconds? I don't remember.
Schiffer in all his beautiful 3D glory.
So awkward.
You know, we should play Hitman on stream. I think it'd be fun. Good idea.
The way that he just jumped into that role was.
What costume should we wear? I should have a head bald. I'll just be the Hitman.
His name is Reaper. God. You get more on the nose, you piece of shit.
They brought the finest of games journalists to record this. Just keep drinking the same shot, boys, just over and over. We all just hear all three of us just shave our heads. Go before 47.
I don't want to.
No, that's the way.
Okay. Actually, is there like a female character name we could play in Hitman? I don't know.
No, there's not.
I don't know.
It's a men-only club. As you can see, it's only
the glass
men.
is just floating there. Yeah, I saw.
It's a no-brainer, right?
Even the women are men.
Having Le Chiffre and Mads Mikkelsen, it's like
What's that light?
Combination.
What? Okay.
What the fuck? Why just snap back to them?
This is terrible. Okay.
Just James Bond simulator.
We got to put our best foot forward for this demo. Just all the glitches, all the bugs, all the nonsense,
all the poker. That's the most depressed-looking dealer I've ever seen in my life.
He's like, I'm gonna be killed.
Probably. He just smells the gun from down here.
You can be the announcer. She could be Diana Burnwood. Is that a character?
It does something familiar.
Let's take a look.
We're going to play a cash game of Texas Hold'em poker. Your pre-board chips have been placed on the table before you.
From Hitman.
Okay.
As in any Hitman game, the player is always free to freedom of approach.
There you go, Naomi.
The stable of the series.
What do you think?
Fellow agent.
As you can see, he has a silenced pistol holstered, so the player could just take out the Schiefer now. But we're doing something.
It's his handler.
It's handler. Oh. I mean, to be fair, Naomi's my handler, so kind of works out.
Tard handler, yeah. Okay.
David just be a corpse.
As one does. Why? How? He just puts his hand over his bam and just turns.
This is odds. We got 20 minutes to kill. Are we gonna kill it watching this?
I guess.
Yeah, how many
I mean,
minutes?
people watch the world.
20.
People watch the World of Poker tournament, so whatever.
Is there anything else that's interesting in here?
I think I'm gonna call.
No.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
A board game?
I'm skipping ahead, just like
Travel
this.
Hitman in your pocket.
Okay.
In the lounge, you can already experience the game running natively on iOS.
Well, at least the game is coming
Hitman
out.
promises
There's a game you can play. That's cool.
that fits the
Wait.
moment.
Room Assassination, iOS.
Oh my god. Play it on your phone. How nice and awkward for you.
We specialize in making memorable board games.
That's on there.
And today,
Yes.
I am beyond excited
That's
to
Dr. Critter cosplay.
Oh god.
IO Interactive to bring a dream project of ours to life. Hitman, the board game, is coming to Kickstarter.
Yep.
It is a board game.
Yeah. I mean, dude, there's been board games.
I know. Just kind of funny. I had that old Pac-Man board game back in the day. Remember? All the marbles would go on it.
Vaguely.
And the other Pac-Mans would go and they eat the marbles.
Whoever can take down the target in whatever way they seem fit.
I played a lot of board games in my youth.
Just like in the video game.
And I am just
In my youth.
Yeah, that's right.
Old man Dave.
So I was right. We should have just watched these right away and then took a break so we could, you know,
Fans will recognize many iconic weapons,
hang out till the next one.
We can still take a break if you want to.
We just took a break.
Promises to be a fun, competitive.
It was half an hour ago. We can do it again.
The essential accessory in every fan's collection.
To be honest,
I am right about everything all the time.
to be honest, I ate a whole soup.
Yep, and you shouldn't
On
be
the break.
eating that fucking fast.
I ate it in about 5 minutes. So I'm probably gonna have to pee soon anyway.
Pee out of your ass.
Okay.
Want some piss in your ass?
There you go.
Oh,
Hitman board game. Is there anything else interesting in
I
this?
can tell you, it feels really special to sit there with the other players.
Oh, yes, there is.
Yeah,
That's the Bond
This
one.
is the James Bond trailer. I don't think. Do we see the actual trailer for the James Bond game? Did we see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Did we? I don't remember. It's all blended
You
together.
watch him fall. They cut the rope to save his life. I mean, yeah.
Listen, we can just
Yes.
watch it again. That's fine.
Because I said his father was Scottish,
We
his
did
mother
see it.
was
Yes, we
French
saw
Swiss,
it. No, as soon as I saw the race swap characters, I was like, yes.
and
Not-
also
I remember the racism.
Yeah,
now.
Indian woman M.
Yeah. People are saying that Indians can't be M because M's supposed to be
An old white man.
Yeah.
Or Judi Dench.
Yeah.
She looks too young to be M at the very least.
She does. M was always an old person.
Yeah.
M was a person.
M is an admiral. That's
Yes.
the whole thing.
M was an admiral.
Is MI6? I mean, like, they pulled a lot of their
Okay,
talent pool from
have
the
a check.
Navy.
So they have an Indian woman playing M in James Bond, in the next James Bond, and M's supposed to be
It's the
like
it's,
the person
it's
in
a prequel
charge
James Bond.
of
Yes.
the whole corporation.
the spy
Well,
service.
to MI6, yeah.
Yeah.
Military Intelligence 6.
Yes. And it's supposed to be an admiral from the Navy.
Yes.
So a young Indian woman would not be M.
I don't care about the fact that she's Indian. I care about the fact that she's
No,
young.
if
She's
if
too
she-
young.
If it was,
Yeah, she's too
if it
young
was
for
an
that.
older woman in say her like her 50s or 60s, something like that.
Yes.
I would say yeah.
Someone
okay,
with a
that's-
very long
abs-
career in the military.
Absolutely, that's M.
And actually, this one's a different trailer too, I think.
Is it?
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming.
Now, does this look like it could be good? Absolutely. I think it could be fantastic.
Jet lag gets me every time.
Shit. Yeah, I remember it now. Yeah, the laser watch. Yep, I saw it out at that.
Ow. That's fair, bruh.
What are you going to do, Mr. Bond? I expect you to die, DEI.
Isn't this on Her Majesty's Secret Service?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
We're going back to the start, right?
Yeah, but it's just... Couldn't they have just come up with their own theme?
I've never really cared about James Bond, so I don't really care about all the things they change. But I know that the people who do care about James Bond will probably hate pretty much all of the changes.
Yep.
That's the way it always goes.
It's possible. At least James looks like James. Because I mentioned that, yeah, because he has a scar and the cold eyes, and he's kind of like not... He's not, you know, plain or like that, but he's not like, you know, model-esque or like that either.
Not too bad. I don't know what to tell you, Dave.
Well, he's not supposed to... He's supposed to look handsome in a plain way, but also cruel. Or handsome in a cruel way.
Needs a tux at all times.
Yeah.
In over a decade. We're honored to be able to bring
Anything else?
to the gaming world a
Glossier.
007 franchise for
That's a new game.
players.
Yeah.
You might
Believe in. And it's the reason we can deliver at the level of the quality and the scope of we sing today.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
What are you going to show us? Mind's Eye.
Although there are people
Oh,
clapping.
man.
We just can't hear them.
There's a lot of IOI games made with Glacier.
Wow.
It's very quiet,
and
yeah.
I think it's safe to say they're all absolutely gorgeous. Well, now a few months ago, IOI...
All the seats in the front say reserved, and there's no one sitting in them.
IOI partners with their first
It's reserved for ghosts.
Mind's Eye,
Oh,
for
developed by
ghosts.
Build a Rocket Boy.
Ghosts.
So,
Ghosts.
let's dive into another world. A world that feels strangely close to home sometimes.
They weren't paid to clap.
The jaw-dropping
The audio in
trailers
this is
for
so
Mind's Eye,
fucked, yeah, it is.
It's
produced by
this
Leslie
entire
Benzies and his team.
day.
Please
All the
welcome
showcases have had
Adam
some
White.
kind of issue.
No.
Oh wait, no, there's one.
Oh,
Glorious
dude.
Latin.
That light show. Probably annoying to sit in this crowd.
Hey everyone, Adam Whiting here.
Well, if it's at the back of their heads, it's probably not as bad.
Yeah.
Really
Guy turns around.
exciting
Oh!
gameplay footage.
Yes.
Just loses it.
It comes out on Tuesday, 10th of June, so not long to go now. Now, what
Yeah,
we're
but
gonna
it's
do is
pre-Bond,
jump
Bill.
straight into
It's
the
before
action
he
here.
became
Mission.
Bond.
Well, it's before it became
James
007.
Bond. No, it's before he became James Bond. He stole that identity.
There is speculation that James Bond is a code name as well.
Jacob
Yeah.
Diaz, our protagonist, has had his mind's eye implant reactivated, and he's accompanied by his companion drone. Now, this drone gives Jacob some unique combat abilities that we'll see during gameplay here. Now, we've worked tirelessly to create a very immersive and cinematic experience, and the story is a key part of that. So we've bleeped out certain bits of dialogue. I don't want to spoil
So the
it.
game corporal is telling people to the streams.
They censor their
What I
own
can say, though,
trailer.
is that something very interesting has just taken place.
He's attacking notice that, yeah.
I don't even understand
It's raining
how
for the first time in
like
years, and the
the
city is
streams
under
can
martial
fuck up
law.
if they're like
The
just
military moved in
pre-recorded.
and are locking down the
Like
city.
how do you mess that up?
Automated
You just
AI
look and see if
systems
things
that
are bad,
drive
and
roadblocks
then
have
you
started
make
to
sure
come
they're not
undone.
bad.
The master
Yeah,
control
that's
room is run by an AI.
This mission and
They
helping us
really don't know what they're
navigate the
doing.
predicament Jacob finds himself in right now. Now,
So is
in
this
Mind's
supposed
Eye,
to, like-
players can't just run in.
No, the
or
drone
out.
gives you a hand
Instead,
when you're fighting.
Navigate
Okay.
the environment methodically and carefully, looking for vantage points and environmental elements that can give them an advantage. There
That's
is
an
no
FPS for drone.
surefire, one-size-fits-all way to approach
Listen, I
combat.
mean that's
But
fine as long
by
as the story's
utilising the
actually
vast array of
compelling.
weapons and
Yeah.
the potency of the combat drone,
I think it's like an SCP
players
type
can
of
approach
situation.
combat in a variety
No,
of
it doesn't.
different
It looks
ways.
like just like a
Players
shooting.
can also
Like a,
No,
like
I
a-
mean the actual
lens
like the
box.
original trailer I
Now, this
saw.
is
It seemed
an
like it was
Oh.
lens that is
something
the
with
replacement for a
robots
smartphone in
and
this world. And they
containment
can
or something
use
like
this
that.
to scan the environment, and it'll actually help players keep track of where enemy targets are and help them strategize how best to neutralize them. And it also handily highlights the conflicts on the ground. So the DC-2 companion drone has a few key functions. One of them we're about to see right now is a zap ability. Now this
So we do
stuns
have
targets, and it can
10
be
minutes
used
to go.
override electronic systems such as
Very
keypads
good,
and
sir.
doors. It's also
Do you guys need
particularly
another
potent
break?
against
No, I
robotic
don't think
enemies,
so.
as it temporarily disables them.
You just asked for one like 5 minutes ago.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't say shit.
I brought up taking another break.
I don't care. I don't want
You complained about it, and you said you needed one.
No, I don't.
Okay, it's fine if you don't, but you did say you needed one.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember saying it.
Said.
Oh my god. Well, let's put some money on it so I can go back and look at it.
No. Stop trying to game the system, Dev.
Wait, how is a bet gaming the system?
Because you'll find a way to cheat because you're a filthy.
Dave's just like, listen, I have these really strong opinions. I'm not gonna put any money on them. I'm not that strong.
It's not that strong.
We're going down.
Dev has a gambling addiction.
I only gamble when I win.
He gambles by going up to people and saying they're one thing and he just grabs their crotch. He plays to lose. That guy's so lucky to be alive.
Like, you can't park there, buddy.
That'd be awesome.
Dave instantly an anti-Semite. Yep.
Beep, 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 beep.
We will take a break, though, because I gotta pee.
You've just walked off before.
Yeah, but we're almost at the end of this. I think this is the last game to see.
It's the end of my rope.
We can see how the city feels different right now. Under martial law, the citizens of Red Rock have fled.
When you're
from
not on the
streets,
roof of it,
and very
yeah.
few remain. This is in stark contrast to the other times players have navigated through this downtown area on previous missions, where it's full of life. The streets now have an almost eerie quality to them, as the main thing inhabiting them are the patrolling military vehicles and soldiers subjugating the residents of Red Rock.
Seems like a bad idea to walk through the streets then.
Yeah.
However, it seems like
the
just
military
another
group that have
cyberpunk
taken
game.
over here are called
I mean,
Black
that's
Ops.
not a bad
They are
thing considering
operating with the
Cyberpunk's
best
actually
interests of Red
good
Rock
now.
Why not just play
They have
Cyberpunk?
a different agenda.
Because you can
And as
have
such, the
multiple
robotic forces patrolling the
Cyberpunks.
streets are answering to them.
There can only be one.
Shut up. Wish I could hear anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
As players progress through the story, they face.
They're so much louder than the gameplay. If I change things,
Well, they did say they did also say that they'd be censoring out dialogue just to make sure there's no spoilers. This game is called Live from Red Rock.
Nope. I think it's called. I'm pretty sure this one's called Mind's Eye.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Now, the robotic enemies players encounter are also susceptible to the companion drone and its ability to hack them, making them work alongside rather than against Jacob. This is a key strategic element, as they can cause a distraction, tank some of the shots for Jacob, or they can just be a useful and potent combat ally, using their advanced robotic weaponry to aid players in battle.
So it's like Sleeping... No, not Sleeping Dogs. The hacker game.
That is, okay, Dave, that's every game. How long does it go on for? A little while still.
As we've seen, the DC-2 drone
And then it's
also
the
allows
party.
Jacob to use it to scout
Ooh,
ahead,
it's a
see
sexy
through
party,
sight,
yeah.
approach each
I think I might be done with
combat
this.
in a more tactical way if they choose to.
Well, you don't want to play Mind's
I
Eye?
also
Do you want to play it?
in audio design. We've got a really
Honestly, I'm
talented
kind of
audio
ambivalent.
design. Really
Yeah. I think if I walked in on someone playing, they're like, hey, you want to try it? I said,
Synthetic
okay.
Man!
Building tension.
Hey, IOI's me some free stuff.
This guy is...
Synthetic Man from the past. Just being
Oh
an
my
asshole.
god.
Now we're just going to jump
He beat you to the punch, Dev.
Shit.
That's why we had we would have had more viewers if we'd just taken this from Synthetic Man. That's how the internet works.
That's how it works. Synthetic Man's everywhere.
That's correct. You would have subsumed all his fans.
Listen, short break, 5 minutes. We'll be back. We'll watch the final thing of the night, the Aussie Games. We're going to be watching the Frosty Games Fest.
And then we're gonna be going to the hospital because Dev's gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, sure. See ya.
Suck. Bye.
Now, whilst Mind's Eye is a linear narrative-driven experience, we have built an entire city.